Hello everyone. Today we have done electric flux in the class. What is electric flux? Like suppose consider any area, any cross-sectional area. Let us consider number of electric field lines passing through this. Then how many electric field lines are passing through it? That is basically electric flux. So electric flux is defined as the number of electric lines of forces passing normally through any area. That is your electric flux. Number of electric field lines passing normally through any area. Through an area. That is called electric flux. In order to measure electric flux, how to measure electric flux? The formula is, it is denoted by phi, and the formula is electric field E multiplied by area. This is the formula only if E and A are in same direction. E vector means your electric field, suppose this, and the area vector is also acting in the same direction. Area is also vector quantity, like suppose if this is the area, then vector to it is represented by normal, perpendicular. This is your area vector. So E into A, only if electric field and area are in same direction, then this is the formula, E into A. And if area and electric field is at certain angle, like suppose, let us consider this is the area vector is here, this is your area vector, but electric field is in this direction. So it is making an angle theta. In this case, flux is given by E vector dot with A vector. Means dot product of E and A, or we can write it is E A cos theta. This is the flux. So generally total area is not given to us. Always we have to consider small area. We will consider in example small area. Say that is ds, vector acting in outward direction. Area vector is always pointing outwards. And if electric field is flowing through this area in this direction, then first we calculate small flux, that is E vector dot with ds. This is electric flux through this small surface area. Then total electric flux is given by integral of E vector dot ds vector. This circle represent over the closed surface. Like any surface is given to you, it will be closed surface. So what is flux passing through that closed surface? That is why this circle is here for the closed surface. So total flux is integral of E vector dot ds vector. So generally we calculate flux by integral of d phi, that is integral of E dot ds, and if it is through a closed surface, then we write this circle on the integral. Now what are the units of electric flux? Since it is E A cos theta, angle is having no unit, electric field units are Newton per coulomb, area is meter square, so Newton per coulomb meter square. Or other unit of electric field is volt per meter, area is in meter square, so meter get cancelled, so volt meter. So both are the units of electric flux, and it is a scalar quantity because it is dot product of electric field and area vector. Dot product is always scalar. Now electric flux is used in Gauss theorem. This is very important, Gauss theorem. State and prove Gauss theorem. Now mathematical form first I am writing, then I will give you statement. This is electric flux over a closed surface, total electric flux over a closed surface, because we have taken integral. This is equal to 1 over epsilon naught times the total charge enclosed by the surface. This is Q net, total charge enclosed by the closed surface. Like suppose if this is the closed surface, okay, and there is charge plus Q in it. There can be number of charges, you will take algebraic sum of all those charges, that is the total charge. Now we consider, suppose first we consider small surface area ds, it will be acting in outward direction. Electric field due to this positive charge will also be pointing in outward direction, means E and ds both are in same direction. So when I will find small electric flux d phi, it will be E vector dot ds vector. Since both are in same direction, so it will be E ds cos of 0 degree. Or you can say it is simply E ds, cos 0 is 1. This is small flux passing through this spherical surface. I want total flux passing through the spherical surface, closed surface. So total flux is given by integral of d phi, and the surface is closed, so integral. So it will be integral of d phi. D phi is now E ds. Now electric field. What is the formula of electric field? If I consider, suppose r is the radius of this sphere, then electric field at a point here, distance of point is r. So we will use general formula, electric field due to a point charge 1 over 4 pi epsilon naught, this q divided by r square. Now this r is capital R, so r square into ds. Now you will take 1 over 4 pi epsilon naught, constant out of integral, charge is constant, radius of sphere is constant. What is left? Just ds with closed integral. ds is the small surface area of sphere. So what will be total surface area of sphere? So this is by mathematical formula that total surface area is given by 4 pi r square. Now r square get cancelled, 4 pi get cancelled. So you will just get q over epsilon naught. So we have find here, like what we have found here, total electric flux, that E vector dot ds vector, it comes out to be q over epsilon naught. This is equal to q over epsilon naught. Hence Gauss theorem is proved. So what is the statement? The total electric flux over a closed surface is 1 over epsilon naught times the net charge enclosed by the surface. Okay, you can repeat the article again and again by playing the video. Fine. Tomorrow we'll discuss next application of it. That is all for today.